Got the club going up on the Tuesday. Got you.
Y'all hear me out there in TV land and radio land.
Salute, yeah.
Oh, okay. We back. Yo, it's the open bar. Today's a special day. What's today's date?
Today's date is 10/8.
10/8, special day. I am feeling like really high and like not off of drugs or anything, but that flu shot, I cannot push it.
Is that why it's a special day?
No, not that, but I'm just lollygagging. Yo, in the building, Red Beard is in the building doing his thing. He's angry today, I hope.
No, I'm not.
You're not. I don't like it when you're happy. You need the Mary J.
You stupid.
The Mary J. Yo, the queen is in the building. How are you?
I'm good.
Alicia.
Could you speak into the mic, please, so somebody can act like you know how to rock the mic?
Oh, you would know. Sorry. Anyway, what up, PDO?
Hey, what's going on?
Oh, my mic sound good now.
There we go.
Mic sound nice.
Yo, I had a great weekend. I don't know about y'all, but I went to a nice little birthday party out in the hood, baby. You know I love me some hood parties.
It's like so many
You are
stories.
what you are.
But you know what? You can't call DC the hood no more because where I thought was the hood, they had like all these white neighbors and stuff like that. I was like, oh, okay.
It didn't feel very hoodish
It
anymore.
didn't feel really
right?
hoodish no more. I mean, they taking over our hood. You know, I want to see some fighting and some like ambulance and stuff. You don't see that
Folks
stuff.
standing
no
out in the corner.
People walking their dog nice and happy. You don't get that. DC has changed.
It has not changed that much because this motherfucker still getting capped every single day in the city.
It's funny. Two of my sisters live on Just Street, and they redid some of the houses. Some still have basements, and so I guess like they were having a party, and this girl ran into my car, and I had to go hood like, bitch, you ran into my car. You can't see my car.
You
And
did what?
She ran into my car.
And what did you say?
Bitch, you ran into my car.
Why you make her do that? And her attire. She ain't real.
They still hood. And they looked and they was like, we still do the same thing.
How's your car? Your car is okay?
Like she was on like a little scooter. It was a grown woman for one. Why you a big 500-pound butt on a scooter?
You goofy. Anyway.
People be just wanting to feel
But
louder.
it's funny how some of it is white. Some half of Just Street is white and the other half is black. It's so funny.
Yeah, it's mixed. It's kind of mixed now.
I mean, that's
I
right,
like
though.
I like it. I like a little mix. You know what I mean? You know what I'm saying? It's some good
You
little
just
mix.
miss some of the hood.
I just miss some of the hood. I miss some of the hood stuff
hood
like
crazy.
back in the day.
You just like to visit it and then go back over
I
to your
can visit
suburban.
Like all my New Jersey family, don't get offended. But whenever I go to Trenton, New Jersey, I have the time of my life. It is so hood there. And they always had these big fights. And if we need a bomb. I know they're going to kill me for saying that.
But
Shout out to the
Shout out to
Stack
Stack Houses.
Trenton, New Jersey is the most hood place I've been in my life. And every time I go, I get my life, man. I'm telling you. Y'all got to visit Trenton. It's like the most
You
hood.
do not want to go to Trenton.
Why not?
Because it's too hood. You may not come back.
Well, luckily I'm part of the family, so I get protected.
Nah, I'm not talking
but
about. I'm talking about outside of the family. See, you stay with the family.
I stay with the family.
But
I
see,
ain't
you
stupid.
go outside of the family. A lot of people
Wow.
don't understand New Jersey's hood. Like Atlantic City is hood too.
No, for sure.
But you think, Jared, people be surprised. Like Norfolk, Virginia, you go around that corner and you think you bad.
Well,
They
Norfolk has whitened back up a little bit though.
I know when I was there, you go over, they tell you, do not go on, I forget the name of that street. And if you go there, they gonna steal the crack out your ass.
It's
They crazy.
a different world, huh?
It's a whole different. You think that you bad because you from Southeast DC. You ain't nothing in North. That's
I
like
don't
in North
feel
like
that way.
Louisiana. Go to Louisiana, them places.
I mean,
New Orleans.
that's every hood. You can't just be
Yeah,
walking up in
you can't walk.
the hood and just like show up and
Yeah, and think that everything's
DC
gonna be
hoods,
okay.
the people allow you.
I-
You know, they don't bother nobody in DC.
I feel like
hood.
we have the baddest hood to me.
DC. No.
DC?
I guess I really feel that way though.
No.
You need to travel more.
Yeah.
I mean, I have. I've been to New Orleans. I've been to some of
No,
the
but when you-
trenches of the trenches, and I still feel like we have the baddest.
You
hood.
have not been to the worst places.
New York
even
got
in
some
New York.
hoods.
Well, no.
LA got some hoods.
Brooklyn?
LA,
No.
you know what I'm saying? LA.
I
DC
remember
hood has
I
not-
almost
DC
got
people
to
think
it
they
with
bad,
a
but I
lady
admit,
in-
you
for
go-
driving, and he was like,
First of all,
"Get in
you've
the
never
car."
you've never even probably even been to Arkansas
Right.
or Little Rock, Arkansas to be exact.
Okay, maybe.
Oh, yeah, Little
Maybe
Rock.
I got a Courier Glock in New York.
Or what's the first 48 favorite place?
You're
Memphis,
right.
Tennessee.
Memphis. You're right. Okay. And I
Dallas,
watch those-
Texas.
I'm not
just saying,
scared,
we
dog.
DC,
I'm not scared to go
we
anywhere in
Washingtonians
Texas.
think we bad if we want to. We cannot hang. We are
Memphis,
so,
you're
'cause
right.
even if you look at,
Memphis,
even
I
if you
might
look
gotta
at,
carry a gun.
even if you look at the projects and something like in Miami or all these other places,
Miami.
our
Miami's
projects
rough.
are nice. Like I tell people in a minute, I grew up in the projects in Washington D.C., but my house was the baddest house.
You
I
got
mean,
central air
You're
and
right.
everything.
We had
Yeah,
central
you're
air.
right.
We had the upstairs, downstairs.
Memphis, I got a great
Mama
gun.
had
You're
carpet,
right.
wall car, wash and dry,
Yeah.
Betamax, cable. We was living together.
Nah, man, Mary Berry had our hoods like that.
Our hoods is the
Yeah,
bomb.
I'm saying a
It was-
lot of people.
it was spoiled, sweet.
You gotta think a
sorry.
lot of people don't even have air. They if you think further down south, we are considered down south.
oh
here.
no,
You
we ain't even talk about Chicago.
No,
Oh,
no.
Right.
yeah, all
I
that,
forgot about those places.
Like
See, I got
Detroit.
I got curry
Yeah.
guns in
Detroit,
those places.
where the mayor is. You thought Marion Barry was bad.
He had the prostitutes up in the mayor house, right? And his wife was in, don't come out the room, did an R. Kelly on.
Hey,
You're right.
He's the mayor. Oh my God.
yeah, I don't think we want to mess with Chicago
Or Detroit.
or Detroit.
No,
Or
DC,
Memphis.
DC need
Yeah,
to realize.
Memphis.
I love my D.
Tennessee.
Washington. We need to
You're
just come
right.
to grips. We are not as bad as we think. We are really spoiled.
Yeah. I
We
mean,
are.
we a polished hood, right?
We are polished here.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Definitely. You're right.
When you can go
I
right
think
down the
we
street
win.
to the White House,
Yeah.
Exactly right.
go up Capitol Hill, for some protection.
All we gotta do is run up the street.
Yeah, run up the street.
It's
you
not
know?
gonna get us so
you're
bad.
right.
Exactly. It's not gonna be like 2 days before the cavalry come. Like,
Yeah, nah.
like they will break it down in DC.
First
right?
of all, let us have a flood here.
But I'm just think about it. We got like 5 different law enforcement agencies here, right?
no,
So if
it's more like 15.
Yeah,
Yeah.
like so if
'Cause you
anything
got-
really jumped off,
you
it'd be
got
like
U.S. Marshals, you got FBI, you got Secret Service,
And
ATF,
they all right here.
Home- Homeland.
Yes, you got.
Yeah, you ain't gonna get away with much here.
Yes, you're not getting away with nothing.
Everything's
and,
here.
and we ain't even include park police.
And that's one thing about
Capitol Police.
Housing authority can pull you over.
Housing Authority.
Yeah.
But and that's one thing about DC. Let something break down. They would send the army
They
to
shut
the
it down.
hood.
Yeah, it was quickness.
For
Yeah.
sure.
They don't care where you at. But
Yeah, if you was in
Man,
Memphis though,
I
it take a
didn't
little
think
while
of
for all
that.
that to happen.
Yeah,
right?
they don't
It's
even
just
care.
the local 8 sheriffs. You know what I'm saying?
they need the first 48 in Memphis.
so because to be honest, well, of course it wouldn't happen. That's a dumb question. I'm about to say because let's even think of Hurricane Katrina. If that would have happened,
Yeah, I'm just saying.
if
Like
that
if that
happened
would
in
have happened
DC,
here,
it
we
would've
would.
been-
Man,
it would have been taken care of quick.
yeah,
It would have been
definitely.
taken care of immediately. Like
Even in the
hours.
projects.
Yes.
The only thing they diss the projects about in DC, the bad areas, the potholes, they let them laugh. They don't take care of the streets.
That's
Other
our
than that,
hardship, right? Exactly.
That's our hardship, the streets. But we have nothing against those hoods in Memphis and
No, I think you're right because even in Muskegon, Michigan, I think this is like 3 years ago, man. They was getting like literally, it was like bad as Chicago. It was like a murder like every day,
Yep.
like every single
Multiple
day
ones
through a
every
year.
day.
You know what I'm saying? Like, dang, on average. So it's like, yeah, we don't really see that kind of like. We be like,
have that
we be like
we
in
used
September.
to.
We were like, we're inching close to the average of last year. You know what I'm saying? So many murders, but
Yeah,
it's like.
or actually we're a little
other
bit
places-
above.
Yeah, but
But-
I mean, they be saying stuff like that here, but it don't ever be like we had 30 murders in a month.
Yeah,
Right.
yeah. Like 10 is a bad month for us.
That's
you
a
know?
bad, exactly. It just
Right.
don't happen.
Yeah.
and we
But
shoot.
years ago, when I first moved here,
And
DC
80s.
was
It was
bad.
horrible.
and in the early 90s,
Yeah.
it was horrible.
Okay. Well, yeah.
It was
over
the
there on
numbers was up there.
Gain Street, Southeast,
All
Martin Luther
that.
King, the big chair.
Yeah,
Don't you sit in that chair. I remember walking down Gainesville.
It
My
was
sister
everywhere.
lived on Gainesville, and this dude was like, "You from around here?" I said, "Absolutely." DC was no joke at one time.
Oh yeah, no, it was
You
different.
better
you know,
been from that neighborhood.
It was the wards. It was the different wards. Then it was Northwest crew, and it was Northeast crew.
Gangsta
Southeast
Cars.
crew. It was different
and
crews, man.
it's still like that, but it's not, advertised as much. And then I guess we're so far removed from it, we don't notice it. But
For sure.
But the youth, they still
Exactly.
carry it on.
They
But
know. They know where you
Maryland's
from.
like
They
that
say
now.
where you from. Yeah.
They know where you're from, and it's like they think about it. Most people are going to the school in their hoods.
Hey,
you
listen,
know, and they're
I
not-
got nephews out here in Northwest. They got all this on lock. Like you cannot do no dirt, Joe. They can put their hand on you. They don't know, find out where you from, who know you, and where you at right now, Joe. They can figure it out.
Damn, I wonder what computer system they use.
That's what I'm saying. Because it'd be so tough, man. I'd be like, yo,
It's
They
all
don't know
street
no
talk.
computers.
It's all street talk.
they be like,
and first of all, they not picking up no phone to tell nobody.
and they
either.
don't need your government name. They just
No.
need what they call you.
Yep.
What they call them. Okay, I got it. Call you back in an hour.
Same thing the police
Wow.
using. What they calling you?
That
They
is
can put
funny.
their hands on you. Yeah, yo.
Yo, we started a little late, but we're gonna go to a quick break, and we're gonna have our drink of the day, get a little toast going on here,
Why not?
and we'll come right back with some hot topics. Give us a call at 202-656-1BAR. Salute.
Salute.
What did he say? So anyway, welcome back at WLVS Radio. He tuned into the open bar.
Salud.
Salute. It's an inside joke. It's inside joke. We always mess with. Anyway, yo, Dave and our queen is rocking our shirts, our logo. You see their logos? Whoa, I like yours. Oh, what is our epilepsy?
Yes, next month.
Epilepsy shirts.
Awareness. Yes.
Awareness shirts. Anyway, you can order those shirts online at openbartuesdays@gmail.com. Part of proceeds to benefit local charities, people. Don't forget to log to subscribe to our YouTube channel at WLVS Radio. Push that subscribe. Do your thing and see all the other great shows that they have to offer. Yo, I will get to that. She always do that. I'm just kidding. Yo, of course, my favorite segment of the show is our what? Drink of the day.
Yay!
Let's go.
Today, for this special day, I'm not going to say what it is to the end of the show, but our special day, we pop champagne. I should have did it live on air, right? But I didn't know if you wanted me to show that bottle. That's why I didn't do that. Anyway, we're drinking champagne today. What's this? What flavor is this again? What
This
brand?
is the Bel Air Deluxe.
Lux.
Yep.
Pastor, you can drink champagne, can't you?
Yeah, it's just a celebratory drink.
It's celebratory.
Yes. Absolutely.
Anyway, salud.
Salud.
Salute. What do y'all think?
You wanted to say something real quick?
Oh, it was just about the shirts, about the epilepsy starting next month. It would be under Coco Cadets, KOKO, and then Cadets starting with the K, and they can just donate. Or if they want the shirts, they can just contact you guys, and we get them the shirts as they order, and they can kind of order whatever they want on the shirts.
Okay.
I mean, they want their names on the back or whatever.
Well, alrighty then. Thanks for that.
Custom shirts, right?
Custom shirts.
Custom shirts.
And I like that particular color. Yo, y'all ready for some hot topics?
If you say so.
Yeah. And I want y'all to join in with some hot topics that y'all want. Because I think I've been noticing that all my hot topics, y'all.
We're disengaged
God.
from him, right?
Right.
Oh, God.
Because this main one, I don't know how y'all not see this. This is the biggest thing all over the internet. This whole colorism thing that's taking place on Basketball Wives. None of y'all have been watching that show.
So,
No, I have
me and
not.
you.
One, I have better things to do with my life than worry about color. Shit.
Basketball wise, and there's so much stuff to watch.
Like what? Tell me.
I mean, Netflix is doing their thing.
That's true.
They,
It is.
they
I
got
do
a
watch those
ton
shows.
of
Shout out to
content.
my friend Moses. Just got a movie on Netflix. I was just thanking him on Facebook. He got he's playing a army guard on some movie on Facebook.
It's a ton of content on Netflix, and so
So what are you watching?
so the
on
reality,
Netflix?
the reality TV. I'm a strange fruit. So I'm watching. This has got this documentary on Bill Gates.
I heard about that.
Super,
I think my best friend, one of my good close friends, Sidley, he watches. They talk
yeah,
about
it's
that.
super interesting. You know what I'm saying, on Bill Gates.
So y'all don't watch Love and Hip Hop.
I take
and
all the little
watch
comedy,
all of that.
the comedy shows that they put, the special comedies they're giving, the specials they're giving out.
But yeah, my daughter watched this one cartoon on Netflix where it's this dude with his what do you call it? It's the cartoon. His what you call it? His MO follows him, or his mojo follows him, and the thing be cussing
Her and her
everything.
cousin. Mhm.
Oh, it's so
What is that?
disgusting. I can't think of the name of the show,
What
but
is
it's hilarious.
What is it called?
I don't know what it's called, but her and her cousin watch it.
I don't know. I gotta find out the name of that. That thing is funny. Anyway, today premiered the show that I told you about on Blackish, the reunion of the Girlfriends. Did y'all
I
anybody used to
didn't
watch that
know.
show?
No.
I didn't know we premiered today.
Premiered today on Blackish. Do y'all watch Blackish?
No.
Damn,
I've
do
never
y'all watch
seen. I never
anything?
seen an episode of Blackish.
Oh my God, y'all don't know good TV, but y'all watch that Netflix stuff.
No, but
So-
I watch everything else you watch, but I don't watch Blackish.
But anyhow, even though these people don't see that on this show, I was talking about Basketball Wives. So yesterday premiered that Evelyn Lozada. She took a big L because she got her ass whipped by OG, and she needed that ass whipping. That girl, somebody need to whip that woman's ass. She's been jumping across tables and beating up women, and now they try to say this girl was violent.
First
Anyway,
of all, Evelyn, as far as I know, Evelyn just talked a lot of shit.
To me too.
she talked shit, but she was throwing bottles at women and all.
Yeah,
this
but
stuff.
she's never physically hit someone
She
and
has.
beat somebody
She
ass.
has.
She has.
She has
Oh,
physically. She has physically plenty of times.
She hit poor
Hit
Jennifer. She hit
people.
Jennifer twice so far.
Yeah, she hit people that she knew wasn't gonna
Gonna
ever
fight
hit
back.
her back. See, OG's a different breed.
Yeah.
OG's going to hit back.
So is that why I heard that she's suing OG?
She's suing OG because OG put out there that she's a racist because Evelyn called
a defamation of character.
Yeah,
right?
well, Evelyn put out there that she called on the show. She always used the N word. And OG saying you're not black, you shouldn't be using that N word. She does say my nigga all the time and all this stuff.
First of all,
Because Cardi
Okay,
B
and I
says
think
it
she
too.
has the right.
First of all,
Cardi
like,
B says too, and she's not black.
I mean,
Exactly.
but
She's
see-
not white.
But see, the thing about it is, people of color, whether you're
Of color, not
Yes.
whether you're black or
yes.
just black. You can use that word you say.
I mean, first of all, why are we so worried about a word that we was called as a derogatory term in the first place? And we now claiming it, and now we want to fight somebody
not-
for calling us that.
When it means an ignorant
I'm
person.
just saying.
I don't think we claiming it. I just think
We
that
are claiming it because if I can say it, but they can't say it, and I'm ready to fight you, there's a problem right there.
You talking about the N word?
yes.
Yeah.
Nigga.
Nigga, okay.
Like I don't even like you saying it though.
He
Like,
has
I don't.
to say
I
it,
don't
as
like.
you can see.
I don't like people
But-
saying it to me.
Nigga. Stop it, nigga.
I don't.
Of course. Of course.
Nigga. Nigga. When we be out, don't act like you don't say nigga, especially if you've been drinking.
I don't. I'll be like, no, I don't, my nigga. I don't never say that. Like, but
Okay.
it's a different way. But I don't see. Let's say I hang with my wigger friend. You know what I'm saying?
Yo, who?
My wigger friend. You know my wigger, a white person that act kind of blackish.
Right.
So I call them wiggers. And they be like, my nigga. I don't see a problem with it.
My best friend acts like that, but she does not like using that word at all.
She
and
can.
all her nieces and nephews are half breeds.
Yeah, don't call them niggas. They probably beat auntie up. But anyway,
No, she just don't like the word.
you shouldn't like it. I really don't think we should. And I joke with it. I
And
try
I-
not to use that word.
I use the word all day around
Unless
her,
I'm
and
drunk.
she'd be like, she just ignore it.
You as a spiritual man, how do you feel about that word, PDO?
You know, I'm going to say that my first thought about it was that I think it's something that our community did flip and make positive, and using it amongst ourselves was cool. You know what I'm saying? And I felt like it was important for people outside of the community not to use it.
Right.
But at this point, I feel like it's kind of an unnecessary word. And that might be me telling on my age, might be telling on me. You know what I'm saying? Like, I just think that because I think it, words carry power. You know what I'm saying? So it's kind of like when you think about the condition of black people, this is a big generalistic view. You know what I'm saying? And I'm looking at, overall at our community, we still in bad shape in a lot of ways, right? So I feel like we should be taking every moment to just like trend away from all
Yeah,
negativity,
pull away, yeah.
to as much positive as possible, because we need to be uplifting. And we're talking about uplifting, not just going away from negativity, but it's about actually going to positive stuff. So I think it's important because the thing is, the kids are really catching that. If my uncle is like that, from his generation, it's just different, right? His grandfather is different, but he's like in 6th grade, he's catching that, you know what I'm saying? And so we reproduce after our own kind. So I think that would be the reason why I would say we probably should trend away from it.
Nigga, you just old.
There you go. That might be what it is.
Nigga, what the hell you just say?
I'm just messing with you. But you are right.
You on point.
You're definitely on point.
But
about
it's
it.
crazy because I was watching, like, I love Sanford and Son. I love the Jeffersons. And you always say, nigga, please, or nigga. They was saying that all through that.
yeah, the Jeffersons and things like that. What
Sanford
was
and
the
Son.
Archie Bunker?
Yeah.
Things like that.
Yeah.
They got away with it. It was just like,
I mean,
when
but
did we
that
get-
was the time. So now,
When did
like,
we get so serious? You know what I'm saying?
thank you. We've gotten too serious,
Well-
and it hasn't benefited us at any.
It's not too serious. I think that we collectively we've tried to become more
became-
sensitive.
We became uppity and without being
We try
uppity.
to become more sensitive
We-
because think
It's
about
like
it.
we can't say it in front of company.
Because think about it, it's still early on, though people used the word nigga, right? Back when Bill Cosby was the superstars, right? They used the word. The idea was, though, Bill and them was always a different set of black people, right? The regular black folk had actually real experiences in the South that, you know what I'm saying, it wasn't nice.
But you
gotta think about where somebody else is coming from, their experience
good,
with the word or you know what I'm saying,
Right.
versus if you uppity and you in Hollywood, you didn't experience that the same way.
But it's crazy because even black people are getting fired for saying that word. You know what I'm saying? Like the basketball coach.
Nigga, you lying, nigga.
The female basketball coach just got fired for using that word.
But also,
You don't know
it's
what
the
your
same thing
name-
of how
No.
men say, yo, what's up, my nigga? It's the same thing of when I see one of my girlfriends, I be like, hey, bitch.
Yeah.
It's the same thing. It's
Now,
a term.
but
It's
see, the difference between that,
Of
a man
endearment.
we can't get away with that. A woman, all nationality can be like, hey,
But
that's
I
my bitch.
don't greet
I
you
can't say
saying,
that.
what's up, nigga? I say, hi, Ron.
That's not
So
my
it's the
name.
same
Sorry.
thing. I don't greet you and say, what's up, nigga.
Yeah. I mean,
I will feel like that's disrespecting
But your girl be like, that's
you.
my
But
bitch.
see, first of all, you gotta know how the
Right.
term nigga is used. Okay.
But I would feel like I'm disrespecting him if I go
Nah.
up to him and say, what's up, nigga.
No, you say
would
what's up.
say nigga.
You say
would
what's up, my nigga.
I wouldn't do that to him because I
Well-
would feel like that's disrespecting
Well,
him.
that's you. But if I see your facial expression, I would know what you mean. But, it'd
But
be
I
like,
wouldn't.
But
do
if I
that.
really have something to tell you, I'd be like, nigga.
what's good, nigga? What's up? It's so many ways you
But
gotta
me
talk about that.
personally,
I always be
wouldn't
saying,
do
you know, if
that.
you say something that's dead on point, I'd be like,
Touche, my nigga.
Yeah. Touche, my nigga. You got me.
Or when
But
you want to
I
fight, be like,
would
nigga,
never
what's
do
good?
that. We would never have a conversation where I would say nigga to him.
But see,
Or
if,
I would be like, man, that nigga did such and such, but I would never call you one.
You know what? Really, and it's hard to really talk about the word when you're out of the emotion because sometimes it's the rhythm of the emotion.
yes,
right?
it's
like
emotional.
where your heart is. That is
Yeah.
the way it comes out. We can't ever really catch it until you
'Cause
got to
like I
be.
said, like I try not to use the word, but when I do use it, it's not on purpose. It'd be like,
Hold
I'd be
on.
like, oh shit, that's my nigga.
If you
Or
trying to
you
get
know
something
what I'm
done, right? You was just on the phone with this nigga, right?
saying? Right. Oh god.
And now you call it, and this nigga won't pick up.
This nigga won't pick up like you
I
was
was
doing right
just-
before we got here.
I was just
These niggas won't pick up. I know that's what you saying.
Nigga, didn't I just tell you?
I mean, we was just on the phone, man. Why is this nigga?
Nigga, I
not
just
answering?
text you. You
But I'm
didn't
just saying-
answer.
just saying, it comes out not on purpose. Like,
It
I
does
gotta be
come
like,
out. No, it comes out too naturally. It's
Too natural. That's what I'm saying.
yeah, I mean,
'Cause I
it's
be
not like we're trying.
Like my mother, the most sanctified woman in the world. I've heard her say it several times. Oh, nigga, move that over there. What I tell
I
you?
have heard your mom say that though.
My mama was. She was
Shout out to
nigga,
Mama T.
I
Nigga,
love her
did I
to
tell you
death.
to do that over
Oh my
there?
God, I love
These
your mama,
niggas
but
at
I've
work
heard
be getting
her say that. The
No,
20
but see-
years almost I've been knowing her. I've heard her say that word
She's
a
when she
few
gets down.
times.
She gets down. Anyway, salute moments goes
To all the niggas.
And the bitches.
That was a good one. Yo, shout out, your girl Kelly Rowland is getting a divorce. How many niggas are happy?
For real? Already?
Yeah, she headed for divorce.
Damn, I knew he was a little short.
Oh, he was short. Yo, and but so I get a lot of people. But your boy Tito, I know he. Oh well, he married.
He's married now. Well, don't. Does he know? Is that the reason why she's getting the divorce?
I don't know.
Who's what?
Tito is.
Tito was a big Kelly Rowland fan.
Oh, right.
And Kelly Rowland's getting
headed for
divorced.
divorce
Yeah.
now.
Tito ain't been here in a month of Sundays, so.
That's his
is
lawyer.
that-
That's
is that-
her
Is that
lawyer.
a creeping
And,
moment?
and the whole time
That's
his
his
family
lawyer.
be like, he's at the radio show. He's never here.
No, that nigga been with Kelly.
That nigga been with Kelly Rowland.
God dang. He just sitting outside around the corner on the phone with Kelly, right?
Talking about I'm practicing for a case.
You funny.
You about to catch a case, nigga.
His wife about to catch one.
Yo, and this weekend, Tyler Perry, he premiered the Tyler Perry
Studio.
Studios. And I heard
Congrats.
it's bigger than
It's
like,
400 acres.
That thing
and
bigger than
It
Disney.
it's bigger than Disney, MGM, Universal,
Wow.
and another studio all put together, and he still have like 60 acres left over. It's over 400 acres. It used to be an old military base in Atlanta, Georgia.
He had everybody that's the top notch that's black in the business was at the premiere. That from
Miss
Beyonce
Crawford
to
showed us.
Jay-Z.
Did anybody see it?
Yeah. Shout out to Cherie. She did share that.
She was there?
She shared the video of it.
Yeah.
No, she was not there.
I was about to
There,
say, wow, I
she
didn't know
showed
she
the
was like
video.
that.
You was about to say, why? You was like, bitch, why you ain't take me?
Nigga. I'm just joking. So anyway, they put me. I mean, I saw pictures of everybody was there. Beyonce, but you know, Beyonce. Well, Kelly and Michelle and Beyonce was there, but there was no pictures of Kelly, Beyonce, and Michelle together. It was pictures of Kelly and Michelle together. I didn't see no picture of the three of them together. I saw Beyonce with Jay-Z. Everybody was there.
Yeah, I seen them too.
I mean, I seen Oprah was there.
Oprah was
I
there.
seen
Cicely
T.I.
Tyson was there.
Jay-
Cicely Tyson looks amazing. She's like 200
Will
years
Smith.
old.
What was this?
Cicely Tyson.
No, what was this?
Tyler
they were at?
Perry.
Tyler Perry.
Oh, Tyler
Are you
Perry.
here?
Studio.
No, I'm with you. I'm back with you.
You back with us?
Yeah.
The premiere of Tyler
Don't go on
Perry.
Cicely
studio.
Tyson like that because you know
She looks amazing.
She's like
Amazing.
91, 92,
the
something
girl
like
from
that.
Golden Girls is
Amazing.
worse.
Yeah, Betty White.
Yeah.
They about the same age.
Yeah, they are.
But Betty looks her age. But
No,
Cicely-
neither one of them actually looked
But-
that age. They
but
never
Betty don't look that
and,
bad.
and first of all, shout out to both of them. You know, they're in their 90s and they're still able
Working.
to. They're
Still
still
working.
working
Still,
and they're still
yes.
able to hold their own. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, Joe.
They're
Yeah,
funny. They're good act. Like Cicely is everything she do. She's just still amazing.
That's crazy.
But you know what? And I think I attribute them still working to having
And
such
it's
good
still
health.
in their right mind.
You know,
That's true.
because a lot of times what happens is when we get older in our 60s and 70s when we're retiring,
we don't adjust.
we don't adjust, right? We don't do anything. We don't know we don't know life after work.
Yeah,
and we end up,
reinventing yourself in a sense. Yeah.
yes, and we end up,
Like they took
Of
all
course.
they took all those old grandmother roles, you know,
Yes.
this old lady grandmother roles.
yes, and old auntie roles and
Yeah,
things
yeah,
of that
exactly.
nature.
Well, Betty White, she's still playing like roles.
trying
and
to be
she's
young.
Funny. She still be playing like messing with young dudes and doing.
I mean,
crazy
yeah, I mean,
stuff.
Yeah,
but,
and she
but,
played a lot of
but she
funny
know that's the
roles.
funniness of it is that she knows these guys don't really want her. But
I wonder how she feel knowing that she's the only one alive out of that whole Golden Girls. thing.
she knows she's the only one alive,
shit.
and probably in her
But
family.
I'm sure, but I'm sure that's a sad moment for her. Like,
no,
if
What's
I-
so sad about it?
Well, it is at first, but she's used to it now. I mean, no, when your kids die, when your kids die before you, right? You know what I'm saying? When your kids die before you, it's tough, yo.
Yeah, that is true. You like I'm the last of the Mohicans.
Betty was actually the
Like
oldest.
all the people I knew and went to school with are all gone.
Oh Lord.
Folk I went to church with are all gone. My son is gone. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I'm saying? Your kids died like 60, 70 years old. You're 90.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. But Betty White was the oldest one out of all of them. Like she was older than
She was older than Stell Getty.
No, it was one older than Betty White.
Dorothy was the oldest, wasn't she?
No,
No, the other one.
Betty White was the
Dorothy's
oldest.
mother was older than
no,
her.
she was younger.
She was the youngest
She looked
one.
older.
She looked.
It was makeup, but she was the youngest one out of
Yeah,
all
she
of
was
them.
not.
Oh,
Yeah, see,
She was just small.
dang.
yeah, she was just short, and
Small.
she had that old
But
lady.
she looked older.
Yeah, she
It
looked
was the
older, but she
makeup.
wasn't.
Wow.
It was the makeup.
But back to
I
Tyler
just
Perry, though. We
recently
don't wanna
found that
lose-
out too, though.
No.
But back to Tyler's piece, though. That was
That's
pretty
that's
big.
that's pretty big, and I think it's huge. And like it's like I always try to say, and when we have our private conversations, that we keep trying to fit in places,
yeah.
right? He's
Yeah.
like,
I'll be honest with you, man. Like, I have not always been a Tyler Perry fan,
no, I mean,
but I'm super proud of him, though. You know what I'm saying? Like, to flip that dressing like a woman and those plays
And make mil-
into
yeah.
100 mil,
We've been to every one of them.
and then open up your own studio. I mean, do your own movies, just to build, and
yeah, and this is
proud
so
of
what
him.
what a
And he
lot of
was
people don't
homeless at
know.
one time.
What a lot of people don't know, this is not his first studio.
of course not, right?
He's
Exactly.
had his own studio for years, but he just bought this, and this is much bigger. He can do more than what you can do in Hollywood at his studio in Atlanta, Georgia.
And another thing, he named all those different the different studios,
sound stages.
after different major black artists. Like there's a Will and Jada Smith room. I mean studio.
Oh, yeah, they were
There's
there.
they were there. There's a Cicely Tyson room. There's a Patti LaBelle room. He
Really?
Oprah room. I mean, he really did. He's been doing. It's
Hey,
just gonna be amazing.
I heard he was putting an open bar room there too, though. But I didn't make it down there this weekend.
You
So
make
I
it,
don't know.
man. Yo, I should have seen his invitations though. I saw Roland
Yeah.
Martin open up like the invitation.
Yeah, it glowed up and everything because 50 Cent had one. He showed it as well too.
Yeah, it
And
was.
it was like a big old book, and it was just live.
You opened it up and
it was like a
it played you
computer
the video. It like it came with an iPad.
Yeah.
Or something.
Well, I wonder did Monique get one? So, you think so?
Hell to the no.
You don't think Monique got one?
No, she didn't.
nigga.
That's what she
You
probably
know
was
that,
like.
nigga.
Monique
You
was
know
like,
that.
but that would have been a great thing if Monique
She
would have
should have
showed
showed
up.
up at the gate.
She should have showed up
That
at the
would have
gate.
been amazing.
She would have been like
He
Wendy
might have
Williams
been
at the Tycoon
together.
party.
He might would have forget.
No, she'd have been like on what's the 5 Hobbies? Dang.
The questions that folk would have been asking her at that gate would have been hilarious. And then to see her go live and say, "Listen, sweeties."
1 second, sweetie. Hey, yo, she could have made some money. She should have videotaped herself there at the gate trying to get in, and just be like, "They ain't let me."
That would be hilarious. That would have made her be so funny.
That would have been so
And if she
funny.
did
I would wanna watch
like
it.
a 10-minute stand up right
Right,
there.
just right there in the front door. I'm trying to get in the gate. Tyler won't let me. I ain't getting no invite. My name down there.
and act like she's really like bipolar. Like be really pissed 1 minute and then be like, "Okay, I'm sorry, Tyler. I'm sorry. Like, come on, talk to me." You know what I'm saying?
Right.
That would have been hilarious, man. Yeah.
That she messed up. She
Let's
messed
see.
up a bad opportunity, a great opportunity.
But that wouldn't. Yeah, Tyler's. I don't think he definitely. Him.
He
and
wouldn't have
Oprah,
came
they
out.
done. Yeah, she disrespected them. Whew.
I think Oprah will forgive her. Anyway,
I don't
they
really.
both
I don't
eventually
think.
Ain't about forgiveness. I don't think
It's
they,
not about forgiveness. It's more about you don't need that drama in your life. You so far past it, right? And it's like
Respect.
where is she where are you benefiting from helping her out?
that's true.
You know what I'm saying?
That's just like that whole beef with Cardi B and the Puerto Rican princess from Love and Hip Hop. Cardi B
Jocelyn.
was like, she was like,
They got a beef.
well, Jocelyn tried to start one, but Cardi B did. Cardi B
To
was
be
about to snap
relevant?
back, and then she was like, "Why am I doing this? Who is that?" You know
I
what
mean,
I'm saying?
because
She was
you
like,
you got to understand when you have a feud with somebody in any way, if one of you don't have a gain from it, where does it benefit you from even engaging in it? You just got to kind of like move on and let it go and let them deal with it because they the one who really mad about it. You probably like it is what it is. I don't got to speak to you no more.
That
You
was
know?
smart of Cardi B because Cardi B had nothing to gain from it.
Yeah, I mean,
she tried. She was about
well,
to snap back, but then she was like, "Oh no."
It's only been what 2 people who ever pretty much came out of Love and Hip Hop to really make their career blossom.
K. Michelle.
Well, you could say K Michelle,
already
but
had something.
K Michelle, she had something beforehand. But Cardi B and what's the dude, Hitmaker, which was Young Bird. But
I don't know him.
he's one of the top producers.
But he was doing that before
And
the show though.
He was doing that, but he wasn't Hitmaker before the show.
Is Young Bird with the dude that had always got his chest out?
I don't know. Who that
I don't know. I think he was on Love and Hip Hop LA. I think he was.
Yeah, that's him.
Or Hollywood or whatever that was called or whatever.
And he messed with Lil Nikki, Nikki, whatever her name is.
Little light skinned dude or something.
No,
Wow.
that's not him. Then.
So moving on, salute. When we go to Tyler Perry, man, proud of you, bro.
Shout out to you and
Give me
them
a
dresses.
movie. Give me a movie. Yo, your boy R. Kelly is still in jail crying and complaining.
Because he can't have both his
He
girlfriends.
can't have his
coming in.
girlfriends visit. And then there's this rumor found out that he's actually stashing money in somebody in some child's bank account.
I
There's
wouldn't.
some big rumor.
First of all, I wouldn't think that
And, no,
somebody.
it's not a child, but one of his best childhood friend's bank account. So everybody think he broke, but he stashed money into that account.
First of all, I wouldn't think that this dude, who's made over $100 million,
To be broke.
100 million, that's it.
he's made over $100 million. I don't know exactly how much, but he's made over $100 million throughout his career. And I understand he has spent quite a bit of money, but you still get, residual income off of your work that you've already done.
Yeah,
right?
he still get his royalty check.
He gets a royalty check. So you think about that. I don't think he is nowhere near broke like most people think he is.
Yeah. Right.
But
He hide
but
money.
but I figured that you always hide your money. But any smart person once you get over probably $10 million, you start hiding money. From your wife, from your girlfriend, from your mistress, from everybody, from your kids. You want to hide money from everybody because you don't ever want to go broke. You know what I'm saying? You know what it was not to have.
Sure.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Now, I understand some people...
And
like,
not to read.
So I'm just trying to understand. They
you
say
can read.
one
You
of his
can read
girlfriends
them
can come,
zeros. That's all you need to read is them zeros. Is it before or after the decimal?
Exactly.
That's all you need to read.
He wants them to visit him together, or
Well,
Or they can't visit at all.
the way it's set up is only one can visit him, and then it has to be through a 90-day waiting period before the other one can actually visit him.
So you gotta wait 90 days before you can.
But
see
he's
somebody.
used to having threesomes, so I understand where he's coming from. You know what I mean? So
well,
double
true,
time.
but I
And
don't
he's
even
not
understand
married.
He's not married. You know, his wife is Ron's
I love her.
future baby mama,
I love her. Yo, she's on Love and Hip Hop,
What's her
growing up
name?
hip hop man.
Andrea.
Andrea.
Wait a minute, no, the one that does the choreography.
Andrea.
Andrea.
Okay.
Oh my God. Yo, he was
She
funny.
ain't got nothing.
I was
on Nicole
trying to
Murphy,
figure out
though.
what she do.
Oh yeah. She drops it like it's hot. Y'all gotta see that.
She ain't
video.
got nothing on Nicole Murphy though.
Nicole Murphy losing
Here
it,
we
though,
go
man.
with that. Every time y'all talk about
She's
one,
losing
y'all
it.
gotta talk about the other.
Cause Ron just hypes up Andrea. And
I love
she's
Andrea.
not-
Y'all gotta meet her in person. That's
she's-
why. If y'all met her in person, y'all would think.
Tell
I
you
don't
the
think
truth.
she would look no better.
She's gorgeous in
she's
person.
She's just a butterface.
No,
I'm
in
saying.
person,
She is.
person TV makes her face look a lot bigger, but in person, that woman is gorgeous. I
You
met
know
her.
what?
I met her in Atlanta a couple of years ago, and that woman is beautiful.
I've seen people who are
Butterface.
not photogenic,
I've seen that,
and
but
they look better in person. But
videogenic. Photos and videos, two different things.
this is true.
Yeah, that's another thing.
I
Have y'all
don't
ever
think
got?
that she's ugly. I just
No,
don't
she's
think
not.
that
She's just not that cute.
No, but I'm telling you, in person, this woman is much better than y'all think. She's gorgeous.
I think you're talking about her body, and she's in shape.
Not
and all
just
she
her
that.
has
body.
a hell of a
For her
body.
age.
I mean, her body is gorgeous.
Yeah, her body is phenomenal. But
I'm about to go pay to get me a
Now,
body.
that's
like
a good
that.
question. I want to ask, and we can talk about that when we come back from the break. Do you guys find it insulting somebody be like, "Yo, you look so much better in person than you do in your pictures"?
No.
No.
You do. We talk about that. We're gonna break. Yo,
You.
Hold on.
I'm
Save your
saying,
answer.
I'm
Save
saying
your
people who are
answer.
not photogenic. You know,
Save
they
your-
look.
Save your answer. Say your answer. Yo, we come right back. Give us a call 202-656-1 bar. Salute.
Salute.
injection.
Hey,
we ain't injecting shit.
Yo, welcome back to WLVS Radio. You tuned into the open bar.
Salute.
Salud. We switched over from the champagne to what's this?
It's,
Pear flavored tequila.
Yeah, it's a pear tequila
I'm only
liqueur.
drinking a little bit because I'm on cold medicine. But
This dude, he trying to kill himself. Cold medicine and drinking.
I'll be for linguine. Is that what they call it? That ling? Anyway, this is really
Lean,
smooth.
not ling.
Ling. Ling.
Lean.
This is really smooth though. I'm only gonna have a sip. I only had a sip, but I just wanted to taste it to be a part of the crew. But it's a really smooth tequila. Y'all should see the bottle. We're not gonna show it because they're not one of our sponsors. But
We can actually show the bottle.
show the bottle.
Because everybody ain't going to go to Mexico and get it. So
straight out of Mexico. If you look at the bottle, it's a pear directly in it. I'm trying to figure out how they get the pear in the bottle, but somebody said they grew it inside the bottle. But that is amaze balls, I'll tell you.
So if you ever in Mexico, I got it in Cancun, but a little over a year ago. Just
Well,
cracked the bottle
traveling, man.
tonight, but yeah, it's pretty.
that's
good.
a fly. That's a
fly.
fly.
And
That's
it's
something you wanna
very
keep
bottle
And,
of
and you don't
liquor,
want to
man.
throw that bottle away after you finish the tequila. You just buy some more tequila and put it around it, right?
Basically,
I would
you
do
could
that. I would
Sure
buy
you
like
could
some
do it.
Oh, that's a
Patron
great idea.
You know.
Some Patron.
or whatever. And just
Gold.
pull-
Nah,
Patron.
Patron, and
I
when you
know.
go to Mexico,
I
right?
know. I'm saying Patron is like the bottom of the barrel. It's like
yeah,
it's
there's
the
like they'll tell you
stepchild.
that. Yeah,
I
Not
would
up
just
here.
want
Give them some Don Julio, some 1800, the gold.
Nah, none of that.
I
All
will-
of that is bottom barrel.
I would want
I
to
mean,
just
those Don
break
Julio or
the
1800 are
bottle
better than
and eat
Patron.
it.
break the bottle.
I like 1800.
No, no, no.
It's
It's
better
a-
than Patron,
it's
yeah.
a-
But I mean,
I don't
It's a
think I would
special
eat that
device.
pear though. I wouldn't eat that pear.
No, it's a special device.
You would
that,
probably be dead eating
Yeah.
this pear.
You think so?
not at one time, but it's a special
If
device.
you try to eat this all at once, you got.
what kind of device?
So I'm in.
She said break the bottle and eat the pear. That'd probably be good.
So I'm in trying to get into interior
Decorating.
Thank you. So I want to engrave and everything. So it's a thing that does bottles, that break the bottles and clean the bottles for you. I want to do that and eat it.
Oh.
You can eat it.
Impressive.
You got to pay me to do that though.
You funny. So before we went on break, we talked about. I asked you guys a question. I said, if somebody says to you, "Oh, you look so much better in person than you do in your pictures," do you take offense to that?
No,
You wouldn't.
no.
You look so much better in your pictures.
You look so much better in. I would get offended. If somebody say
In
you look better
person.
in your pictures.
Yeah.
Because there's so many filters.
Yeah, that's you, buddy.
I don't use filters.
Filter King.
Hey,
Hashtag
I
Filter King.
always have Ron's back, but Ron, you use this one
Filter all the time.
Not all the time.
all
I
the
do use it a couple
time.
times. No, most of my pictures I do lighten them up. I lighten my pictures up, but I don't use filters.
No,
Those
you don't
normally
use
my
like
pictures.
those
No.
filters, but you use like that. Yeah, the change color filter.
I
yeah.
do lighten my pictures. I do a lighter picture.
Yeah, you do use that.
But I try not to use filters. I want everybody to see the real me. So, yeah. But anyway, I would take offense.
Nigga.
Right. I would take offense if somebody said you look better in your pictures than you do in person. That means you
Yeah,
catfishing.
so that is more, more of a thing to get offended by.
well, I mean, no one would ever say that because that would be kind of offensive.
I say
No,
in a
women
minute.
will say it.
Yo, you look nothing
a
like
lot
your
of
pictures.
women
think
are bold.
I think they would say it to themselves or to their girlfriends, and they'd be like, "This nigga having the best angles, the best pictures, but I saw him in person, and he was a mess."
Because
Nah, a lot of women are bold, actually, for real. They'll tell you.
I've seen people on Instagram.
Would you tell somebody that? As you a female,
Yeah, I would.
you would tell them you look better in your pictures than you do in person.
Yes.
Because people don't know these angles make your stomach look flat and everything. So when I see people
As
at the
a
club,
female,
I be
I
like,
know that.
Yo,
As a female, I know what.
that's a little big.
Yeah, all of
man.
these bow-legged women out here be cocking their little heel up in the air and all that. Like,
And what's this? The one where they got their foot arched.
I
the heel up in the
hate
air, exactly.
That is
That's-
so trashy.
it's a move I think they do when they trying on outfits. You know what I'm saying? They do it to imitate being in the high heel, but it also pushes the butt out.
It works.
It torques the buttocks. You know what I'm saying?
It's all about the angle, baby.
Yeah,
I hear
and the
you.
picture make it look
You trying to get? You gotta have some good pictures for your obituary when you die. You know what I mean?
But it's a whole generation of girls with their foot cocked up. It's like it'll pass, I guess.
I'm glad that whole duck lip thing is out. The whole.
And
Is it out?
in my culture, alhamdulillah, I'm so glad that's gone.
I don't see people doing the duck lips no
I
more.
think they faded a little bit on that. Yeah.
Yeah, well, that's be everybody.
About time.
Even dudes be like,
Nah, yeah.
I call them butt lips.
butt lips. Ugh. Anyway, yeah. So I'm like, don't be like. I always tell. So I said that because this weekend I met somebody that I met on Facebook,
And they said you look better.
You do Facebook
No,
dating?
I said that to them, and she got mad. I was like, "Oh my god, you look so much better in person than you do in your pictures," and she got mad.
Well,
You know what?
I think
I
that's
think that's
actually
somebody-
a compliment.
I think that's an insecure person in the first place.
I think that's more of a compliment
What?
than when you say you look better and more.
You look better in person than you
do
in
in pictures.
pictures.
That's a compliment.
I would say that's a compliment as well.
I thought so too, but
I
they
think
didn't
that's a
appreciate that at all.
compliment.
They didn't appreciate it at all. And I was like, "Oh, okay." They said, what are you trying to say? I didn't say you look bad in your picture. I just
Pastor,
said this
you
in
look
person.
better
you
in
look similar.
person than you do
In my
in your
pictures.
pictures.
Dang, I went through a lot of pictures to post those.
And I was just
Took 100 pictures just for one.
Exactly.
You know that's
Let
what
me
women
tell
do all
y'all,
the time.
Pastor be a model in his pictures. I be like,
No, I
who
don't.
be taking his pictures?
I do what everybody else does. I try to put the best picture
Me
up.
too.
No, have y'all seen Pastor pictures?
And I rarely use filters. I mean, there are some pictures with filters on them.
First of all, I don't never use a filter.
You never
One.
use filter? Okay, right. Most of the time I use filters.
And two, the
Let's
picture is the
do-
picture.
Let's do Dave picture.
I don't get it, but
His picture is just his face.
oh, you're trying to say
Have
you
y'all
covering
ever
your
seen
body?
that picture?
Oh,
Right. He do take a lot of them just like his
yeah.
face.
Why you
like-
don't show your body, Dave? Especially since you lost
Because
all this weight.
first of all, I don't stand up a lot of times in my picture. You know, I don't take full body shots. I don't take pictures in front of a mirror.
Yeah, exactly.
But
You
no,
know what
I'm
I'm
just saying, like back
And he
up
don't-
a little bit.
he don't be
just a little
angling
bit.
this-
Yeah, I'm not doing all of that.
Give us a
You want to see the
angle.
face. That's all you want to see is the
is
face.
that coming from me? Because I do a lot of mirror pictures.
Yes,
man.
you do.
I do a
You
lot.
do a lot every damn day in the elevator at
I haven't
work.
did that in a while
I
though.
miss the elevator shot, so I be on your
Everybody at,
elevator shot.
at this spot does the elevator.
You
in
know
there.
I
elevator
missed the
does that.
elevator shot. But do a little angle or something, but nah, he be just like this.
Well,
I mean, I'm taking a picture, you know,
But give us a
of me.
little.
I mean, you want all it? Nah, come on.
duck lips. Sorry, I'm
No,
just
please
kidding.
don't give us butt lips.
Duck lips. Yo, we're gonna go to another quick break. We come right
Real quick.
Real quick. We come right back. We're gonna hear what's on Pastor's mind. Give us a call at 202-656-1BAR. Salute.
Salute.
Yo, welcome to WLVS Radio. Tune into the open bar.
Salute.
Salute. Salute.
So
Yo,
I didn't want us to miss that.
right, that's true. Because like we said we were gonna go back to past the segment, but something we did miss. I don't know why. I think it's the cough medicine and all the stuff that I got in me. But I could have sworn we talked about that last week.
No, man.
First of all, we so give him a little
No, I
backstory.
did talk
a
about
little
it, 'cause I
little
said-
bit backstory is
Remember I said
what
that-
we were talking about is the Dallas incidents. Amber Geiger.
But I did say,
she,
'cause that was
she had
part of-
just got convicted. She wasn't sentenced yet.
when we talked last week.
Yes.
That's right. I did bring it up. We didn't talk about action, but there was a lot of things that took place. There a
Yeah.
lot of that Black Twitter is going crazy about.
It sparked a giant discussion over
first-
the subject of forgiveness.
Now that I think the judge, I didn't understand why she should. Honestly, I think a judge should always stay biased and stay in character at all times.
Mm-hmm.
The fact that she came down there and hugged that woman, I thought that was completely disgusting. I'm like, what is you doing,
It was out of line.
baby? What is you doing?
it was a couple of things. You know, the Dallas police chief is a black woman, and she didn't reprimand her or put her on, you know, like the suspension that way without pay. You know, knowing the facts. You know what I'm saying?
they fired her though.
Ultimately, but she drug it to the last minute though. You know what I'm saying? Initially, this was a year ago. I'm saying.
Yeah.
I'm just talking about how all of the things these black people were really acquiescing in a sense beyond, you know, going beyond the pale over and beyond to kind of support her. You know,
Well,
it's like this,
well, my
this,
thing-
this very sensitivity towards white tears.
But you can't get mad at the brother though. I thought I was.
I mean, then it's the bailiff.
The bailiff, but the bailiff,
judge,
the bailiff
the
and the
police chief.
judge, the bailiff and the judge, I thought were pure out of
Out of
line.
order.
I think they should have stayed professional at all times. Because I can't see them doing that for a black woman or a black man that was there. I wouldn't see them rubbing no black man. Calm down, it's
If,
gonna be
if
okay.
a black female officer killed a white man like that in his
No.
house,
They wouldn't have
they
did
wouldn't
that.
be doing.
They wouldn't be
this.
doing all that
This would
rubbing
not
and
be
stuff.
doing this. That's the biggest thing right
but
there.
the brother, I think,
That
the brother,
is true, but
the brother
you know,
and the father,
master keep us in check a lot of
you
times.
stupid.
You got
but the brother and the
that.
father was two different stories. I think what they did was like, even if I would hope she's listening, Tyrese. If you remember when Tyrese, you know, her daughter got killed, the McAllisters, their daughter got killed.
Yeah.
And when she gave her interview on Fox 5, and she said to the she kind of soothed America. She said to them, she said to the person that shot my daughter, I forgive you, I love you. You know what I'm saying? She was saying, you know, and I hope that you realize
Turn
that life
yourself
is
in.
important, and she just gave some saying that she forgive him. And to me, the brother and the father, they forgave her because they were hurt, but that was for them. It had nothing to do with
her.
with her. And I think the way that Black Twitter broke him down when he said, "Can I give her a hug?" To me, that showed that he was able to move on with his life.
So this conversation about forgiveness sparked big.
Right.
A
And
lot of
you even did a segment on it.
I wrote something on it, but I never did the video. But I'm going to do the video because I just think it's important to like document the content. You know, I felt as though, you know, it said a lot of things, you know, and what the biggest thing it said for me was that there's a perverted definition of forgiveness.
Yes.
There's a perverted definition of forgiveness because people think they know what it is, and they think forgiveness is all about you personally overcoming because the black community's idea of forgiveness is us overcoming the human emotions that make you want to hate or
hurt,
get
yeah.
vindication, overcoming that, and then somehow we feel closer to God or more spiritual or holier, right? Or more empowered. But that's not the definition of forgiveness. Like, forgiveness is not supposed to be something that empowers you. You follow what I'm saying?
Right.
You're not getting power in forgiving another person. You're actually getting free. You're getting free from.
You okay?
You're actually becoming free from. You're getting free from holding on to it or carrying the weight of dealing with that violation against yourself. You follow what I'm saying?
Right.
So I think that's where the perversion of forgiveness comes in at, is that people think that it's important for me to do it and to do it loud and to do it proud, and somehow I'm representing God in that, and I don't think you are
Right.
at all.
Okay.
I think everybody's entitled to their own opinion and how they forgive and things of that nature. And you know, everybody's not going to forgive the same way. That's just my
No,
opinion.
you're entitled to feel any way that you want to feel. You can feel any way you want to feel. Like you can feel any way you want to feel.
But I don't like the way
idea-
they like people like are downing him for the way he forgave her.
Yeah, I mean, I just think
You know.
that was. What do you think, Lisa? I see you trying to say
Okay.
something.
So I lost my nephew 13 years ago, the 1st of October. This man didn't know my nephew. This man shot my nephew for no reason for walking down the street. He was high as a kite, got out the car and killed my nephew. I wrote a letter to the judge asking for no mercy for this killing. And the judge decided to read my letter the day of sentencing. The judge asked me to stand. I stood. The judge said my letter touched her. And I turned around and I told this boy, I forgive him. My sister hated me, literally hated me for telling this boy I forgave him. Why I forgive this boy is, for one, because I knew that if I didn't find forgiveness, God wouldn't find forgiveness in me. And I truly, truly to this day forgive this boy.
Wow.
Why it's hurting me so bad? Because my sister, I know she's still deep down inside, don't forgive me.
Oh wow.
Right.
But I truly forgive this boy.
Well,
And when it comes to his sentence time, I'm going to ask him to be released if he's doing what he's supposed to do in his programs.
Well, that's the reason why I say when the brother said what he did what he did. That was for him. It wasn't for America. It wasn't for us.
It wasn't for
the
no.
people should
it
not
was
have.
for me.
People should
Exactly.
not have dogged that
yeah,
brother.
yeah. You can't judge somebody
And
for how they
I was
go
so
about
mad
things.
at that. And to me, I was touched by the way he did, the way he showed love and compassion.
It was for me.
Okay.
And love
Exactly.
for Christ.
So let me say, you know, I felt differently.
Okay,
I felt
go ahead.
differently. I felt like it was an overreach. I felt like for you to forgive her,
You felt like that meme when they overreach,
yeah.
jumping over there.
Exactly. I just feel like that, you know, you can forgive her without saying, I don't even want you to go to jail.
Oh, no, I want him to go to jail.
Hold on. There's a sense, this sense that you don't even deserve to get punished. I got to forgive you to absolve you of even the punishment.
I
You
want
reap
to
what
go to
you
jail.
sow. So I don't want you to go to jail. Like, I forgive you because I'm letting it go. I'm not going to hold it against you. I'm not going to hold on to it. And then the fact that I want to give you a hug, I need to actually pet you and say, I'm telling you, listen, if we kill a white person, and it's not about tooth for tooth or tat for tat, but I'm just saying that they're not going to want to just hug you
I ain't wanna
and
hug
pet
you.
you and all of this. It's like, it's not necessary. The fact that you're letting it go and you're not going to let the force of it control your life. You're not going to let it control your every move, and it's not going to keep you angry perpetually. That's forgiveness. You're letting it go, releasing it to God or whatever you want to call it. But to say, I don't want you to go to jail.
Oh no, you going
Well,
to
I-
jail?
I want to
see what you're
hug
saying.
you. I don't even want you to suffer. Matter of fact, I'm going to write you letters every day. It's an overreach to me. It's not what God is asking you to do.
Well,
I'm not doing that.
But you know,
and
that
each
woman-
person still can do whatever
that
you
woman,
feel.
that
No,
woman
no.
did something different than most other of our white people that killed innocent people.
He
She
still-
admitted that she did it, and she was very apologetic, and she was sad that she did it. No, most of those other police officers haven't done that. I don't remember no other police officer saying
Well, it's true.
that they made a mistake.
Listen, but doing the wrong thing, black men do it all the time. Do the wrong thing and be very apologetic when you get caught.
No.
He didn't even know he did it.
Being that you, what did he say? He said, "I don't want you to go to jail." I would have said,
Oh
"But
no,
you going?"
I wanted you to go to jail.
You know.
But you got to go.
but he
You
didn't-
gonna
But you
serve
gotta
your
go.
25
I don't even want
years.
you
He
to-
didn't
I don't
only
even-
say he didn't want you to go to jail. He said, "I want you to accept Christ in your life and be."
And this is another thing too. That somehow her accepting Jesus Christ as her Lord and Savior is going to be all that this whole purpose was about. And I'm saying, yo, she going to jail for 10 years. Botham John's not getting up out of the grave. Like, her accepting the Lord Jesus Christ, he didn't need to die for her to
First
accept
of all,
the Lord Jesus.
she may not even be in jail 10 years.
And I'm sorry, but what I want to just connect
Family can
for
make sure
everybody
she
is
stay in
that
jail for that 10 years.
the problem is how we've skewed the idea of forgiveness and being godly with absolving people of everything. When the woman lost her grandkids at the church in South Carolina from Dylan Roof. She's like, I forgive you. And it's like, yo, you going out of your way to make this proud stand is not making you more godly. It's not making you more spiritual. It's not pleasing God more because you're going out of your way to do all that. Just let it go. If you let it go, you're not holding it in your heart, let it go. But all it is trying to heave mercy on them, that ain't even your job to do.
You were going to jail. You were going to do your 25 years, but then he only had 5 more years. And I said, if you're doing right, okay, you can get the 5 more years back. He has a son. He didn't even know he did it. You were high. He had a job.
But you're
gonna do that 25 years. You don't
make excuses.
You took my
first of all,
baby.
You ain't the judge and the jury in the situation.
You
so
were with me when
let
it
the courts
happened.
do what they gotta do.
Sure, I just feel like my thing is I feel bad for black people because our idea, the way we connect everything together, and it's like.
But Pastor, why are we connecting that one situation to all black people? I mean, that was just that.
Oh no.
That's just
But if it was a
no,
black
no,
officer,
but we do it.
got more
We do it over and
time.
over again.
I just gave you a second example,
Okay.
and I'm saying over and over again, black people do this. And I understand. Listen, and I've seen white people forgive a black man that raped their daughter or killed their daughter 25 years after he got out of jail, and they meet up with him and talk to him and forget. Maybe you want to do that. That would even be different for me, right? But this is a year later. We in the court case, and you're like, I don't even want you to go to jail. All we really want is for you to accept the Lord Jesus as your Savior.
No, you
and
want to jail.
we love you, and can I give you a hug? Like, really?
I wasn't that forgiving.
Like, what's going on here?
I just see it differently. I just think that that's that man's plight. Why are we judging? And I just don't think
What we're judging is the display because the optics of it is
So
very
do you
bad.
think it was fake?
No, I think the optics are bad. I feel like that's spiritual misguidance.
Oh,
I feel like it's spirit. The way he's connecting that to, if the source of his forgiveness and this wanting to hug her and she shouldn't go to jail is out of his spirituality, to me, that's spiritual malpractice.
I believe the same thing.
The spiritual perversion there, because forgiveness has nothing to do with absolving somebody of the consequences or you, because you reap what you sow. Like that is just a natural law. That's not how this goes. You know what I'm saying?
But that's in the Bible, too, right? You reap what you sow. Is that
Absolutely.
And
Quran,
what does
too.
the reap what you
And
sow?
forgiving you,
Reap
meaning
what
I'm
you
not
sow.
holding it against you. That's why
But
God
what
will,
does reap what you sow actually mean? About?
meaning
What is
that
he
what
coming
you
from that?
put in, you get back
back
out. The
out.
same energy you send out, you get that back in. Now God says,
Keep that same energy.
and God says,
eye for eye, sword.
a
what is-
tooth
Two
for a
for
tooth.
two.
I mean, no, in the Bible, what does the Bible say?
You live by the sword, you die by the
Live
sword.
by the sword, you die for the. Yeah.
Absolutely.
So you live by the gun, you die by the gun.
So it's basically the principle of karma, right? Which is, again, if
So that's the only part you think he
Christians
messed up
study,
on.
if Christians study karma, they would understand forgiveness probably a lot better, or they would understand reaping what you sow better. I'm sorry.
Ooh.
But the idea is that God He forgives us. He doesn't hold our behaviors against us. He doesn't stop us from reaping what we sow, though.
Right.
Same
You jump out of a
thing.
building, you drive too fast in a car, you run into something, you're gonna die. Your bones are gonna break. This is
Same
not.
thing.
You hit too many people raw and you get the disease. You did
But-
that on your own.
But hold on, this is the killer. This is the killer. Black people won't even do that for a black person who do that to their family.
That's true.
We don't know that though. That's probably
We
other
do.
cases.
We do know this.
It happens all the
I'm sure.
time.
I'm sure there's black people that forget.
See, Ron, it's interesting that it's you.
I don't hold
listen,
no
Ron,
grudges against my
I don't want to
family.
put you on the couch, right?
No, please do.
But
don't
I
mind.
want to say to you, what you're doing when you say what you're saying right now,
Right.
is what black people try to do. It's like we don't know that, but we ignoring all of the video, all of the footage, all of the examples that we have over years of behavior. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, but
It's like-
there's been plenty of times that hasn't been recorded where you'll see.
and as you did, and you mentioned Tyrese said that she forgave the person and whatnot. But
and this
listen,
stuff didn't make.
But listen,
the
we
big
won't know
media.
because we haven't caught him yet. I want to see her do it. Say that.
Oh, yeah, she
when-
probably-
if he was
Well,
caught-
no. She said she forgave, but shout out to Anthony, Big Mac. He said
He feel a
said-
whole
Speak-
different
speak-
way.
he said he was cool with
Speak
it.
for
He
yourself.
made it very clear.
But
He catch him. It's
the
a different
The
story.
same feeling I got when Tyrese gave her interview on Fox 5. it touched me, and I was like, wow, that is true meaning of forgiveness.
Hey.
And that's the way I felt with this young guy. When he said what he did, it touched me. I watched it like a million times. Yeah, I watched it like a million times. I was touched by it, and I kind of understood but then I see what you're saying now. You made me look at it a different way. Like, I still think that woman deserved to go to jail. Probably longer, maybe 25 years,
At least.
50 years.
She do.
But because the little guy that got 45 years for shooting a dog.
This is another thing too. I'm
Or the-
saying.
They
Or the
consider
lady
that a police
Oh, the
officer
lady
But-
got
but-
15 years because she sent her child
But
to
you
the
got to
school
also
and-
understand
in
something.
a different
With this-
district.
you got to understand something.
Over and over
We
again.
cannot police every situation and every court situation like they're all done in the same
See,
court
now
manner.
you're doing the same thing I'm saying
And by the
about,
same judge
you're doing
and
the same
jury.
thing I'm saying about the guy.
Yeah, exactly.
Let
But
me
the
end
thing, what we're saying is that collectively, overall, we see too many times what Michael Vick even got. You know what I'm
Oh, yeah,
saying?
oh, yeah,
So,
oh,
so
yeah.
I hate you, Michael Vick.
this whole
you
idea, this whole idea
Yes, I do.
of the way black people are treated versus the way white people are treated. I'm saying it's just not right. And my thing is that I don't care how emotional you want to get about it in one particular moment.
I
It's
dislike
not fair. It's not right. And then it's a problem for the
So
majority.
was you happy to see him sit there and be like, I hate you, bitch. You
No,
did this?
no.
If I
I
see
think
Michael
it would have
Vick,
been
we
good for him to
throwing
say,
hands.
you know what, I forgive her. I'm letting this go. You know, I'm going to be greater as a man spiritually, and really, it would have been a time to speak to the whole country and say, you know what, but this is sick. You know, my brother shouldn't be dead. She shouldn't be in this situation. You know what I'm saying? It needs to be something that's
I got
more
you. That
more
makes sense.
profound for the collective.
And see, that's what Tyrese
Stop Monday
did.
morning
Because
quarterback.
That's what Tyrese said.
Because
Ty-
right now it's saying
what
right now
Tyrese
it's saying
said.
it's okay
Tyrese
to
said
go
the same
shoot
thing.
black kids.
Right. So, oh wow. But I wish Tyrese would call in because I hear her actual speech. But what Tyrese said, she said, I forgive you, and I want you to know that life is important. I remember her saying that. And she said that you need to turn yourself in and realize that there's so much more opportunity for you.
Then to be shooting
And
guns.
then to
Exactly.
be shooting guns. Tyrese, you need to call in. I hope you hear so we can hear that speech. Anyway,
Tyrese in bed
she
with that.
texted us.
She sleep. She got that
got that
grandbaby
grandbaby.
now.
Anyway,
Okay, let's move on.
Yo, we'll go to another break. We come right back. We're talking about Pastor.
30
Come
second
back.
break.
Sex and relationships.
Yeah, you want to talk about love and relationships.
Oh, we about to get down and dirty. Give us a call at 202-656-1BAR.
Loving you is all I wanna do. I wanna do my whole life through. Yeah, yeah.
say? Say. I'm just kidding. Welcome back to WLVS Radio. You tune into the open bar.
Salud.
We had champagne earlier, popping, just being happy. Now we drinking some imported tequila with pear.
Is it pear
infused.
pear infused liquor?
It's really good. It's really smooth, by the way. Like,
Right.
Yeah.
I'm just not drinking a lot because
That's
I'm on
imported
medication
from Mexico
right
right there,
now,
right?
but
Yeah.
It is really good.
Straight from Mexico.
Like, oh wow, that was a good look. Yo, PDO, the writer, the author, the love guru,
Yeah, man, I'm gonna get on my
the
grind,
sex
man.
therapist.
I'm ready for another bug.
I
on
thought
my
she was about to
grind.
say I'm ready. I was like, oh,
I got to put some
Sorry.
real content out here, man, and but you know,
and I want to write a book, so I need to talk to you. I need you to mentor me.
sure.
He wants to write the ABC book.
In Arabic.
In Arabic.
My story is gonna be fictional, but it's gonna be really good. I have this great idea. I've
Hey,
been putting it to paper, so I'm gonna talk to you about.
You gonna
that.
do like a fictional sex book?
It's kind of. It's a story, but it's fictional, but it's kind of
It's factual,
It's some
but-
truth to it. It's factual, but more fictional. It's more.
How would y'all take
What's
that
the
coming from me?
song?
If I did like a series of like Zane books.
I think that would be perfect. I think it's a great idea.
I don't have a
What's
problem
that
with
other guy that does books? Jax.
We don't know.
He on Facebook and he always
But-
doing those little things.
I
You
think.
talking
I'm gonna find him. For
Derek
you.
Jackson or whatever?
Yes, I got his books. You need
He
to
got
do
a
better
book?
than him. Yes, he got 2 books.
But PDO,
Come on,
I think that.
And women are buying them shits?
It's crazy.
Yes, I got his first book. You doing? Come on now.
But PDO,
First of all, you buying that
Yeah.
shit?
I think that
It
you.
was a
Part of
gift.
your problem.
right.
I think that you.
He does poem and then he wrote a book.
Well, I don't think yours won't be
Yeah.
poem. Yours will be
I'm coming.
actually stories like Zane, right?
I'm thinking about doing a series about that. Yeah, like
Are they be graphic though?
like
It
a
would be
Michael
graphic.
Basing type book.
I don't know
like
how
that.
Mason's book went per se.
Maintenance
but-
Man was a good
love
book.
Man was a
your
good book.
That was a really good book.
What?
Maintenance Man. It was a good book.
Oh, really?
That's the one that put him on the
Yeah.
map.
Was it? What was Maintenance Man? How did it go?
It was about this guy. He was just a gigolo.
He was servicing
Yeah.
Married
in the
women.
neighborhood.
It was like throughout the neighborhood. Then at the end, it was like a really good plot. At the end,
Didn't they have a movie about it too? Right?
they did have a movie, but at the end, I think did he die or something like that, or somehow he got something happened.
I can't remember.
It was
It's
a
been
big
so long
twist
ago.
at the end
I
of
was
the
in the
book.
books back then.
Okay.
And that's pretty much
I'm
there's
talking
only
about
there's
just-
only
I
4
would- I
books
would
that I
do-
read, and that was that one. Terry McMillan, I read all
And
her
the
stuff.
ABC book.
yes.
and all the Cat
That's
in the
when
Hat.
Stella got her groove back. And then they did the movie.
No,
Come
my favorite book by Terry
on.
McMillan was what's that movie? Dang, I can't think of it.
Stella got her groove
Waiting
back.
next year?
Waiting next year.
I like
yes.
that one, but it was another one that not the one where she met the boyfriend, the young guy. It was the other one. I can't think of
Waiting
it.
next year is when they all.
No,
lost
Wesley
their
Snipes
man.
played in the movie.
That's
That's-
waiting next year.
That's
No,
Waiting
that's-
next year.
No, Wesley Snipes and the girl with the sleepy eye.
Waiting
played
next
them.
hell.
No, sleepy eye. It was called Desperate Seeking, something like that. The girl she was having seizures in the movie. Her name was Zola, and she was having seizures. She was a school teacher.
Oh, and he
Wesley- in the
grabbed
movie-
her. Sorry,
I'm not
I
going
know
through all that,
exactly
but Wesley
what you
Snipes
talk
played.
about.
Wesley Snipes played. Anyway, that was a good book.
Yeah, I
can't
know
think of it.
exactly what you talking
Disappearing
about.
Acts. That was the name of it. Disappearing
Okay.
Acts.
That's
that
a
was
good
movie.
movie.
But anyway, I think you would be a great. You should really get to that, especially because you'll come from a spiritual.
Anyway, let's go.
You'll come from a spiritual
You can
part.
see, you can
Let
write
Pastor-
my
you're
life.
taking
I
up
can
Pastor's
give you
Right.
time.
What's up,
anything.
Pass? What's
It
up,
actually
Mike?
would be just some stories of sex stories basically, right? Of intimacy and things like that. And,
Fictional or
but
your life?
again, my whole thing about dealing with sex is to try to pull sexuality out of the guilty and the shameful space because everybody feels very negative about it. You know what I'm saying? It's like you can only be open and honest and healthy about it when you're with your closest friends, with everybody else. So to my point tonight, how do y'all feel about one night stands? Do you think you should still feel dirty if you have a one night stand?
No.
No.
Any version of a one night
Yes.
stand too. Like, you might meet somebody and talk to them for a couple of weeks, you know what I'm saying, before you actually meet them personally, and then that time,
The reason why I don't feel like you should feel dirty about a one night stand because if it's just a one night stand, right? You had a connection with that person, and maybe a short period of time. And maybe if you got to know them longer, there would be no connection because you would know a little bit too much about their ass.
This could be something.
I think in 2019.
You still having one night stands, buddy.
You still
Of
have
course, but I'm just saying. I just don't think that you should feel guilty about anything that you do. I mean, there's so many let me say dating apps out there and all this other stuff. So of course you're gonna meet people because you don't court people anymore. You just go online, you meet somebody,
I'm
and
sorry.
they're at your house.
I'm
and meet
into
you.
courting people.
A lot of people actually still court people, and a lot of people still
Hello.
expect to be courted, especially a lot of women.
I mean,
and
they
a lot
do.
of men. A lot of men.
But I'm just saying, a lot of this stuff happening, a lot of your sexual escapades when you're single comes from a lot of dating apps and stuff like that. And so with dating apps, you put it out there what you
That's
want.
what I wanted to add.
You put in what you want, and so and all the questions, the getting to know people, it's all out the door. It's always written black and
so
white.
you already know all the
Actually,
answers.
You already know. Be like, you know what they like, you know what they want,
That
and
was
so
my
y'all
question.
grown, and you know what I'm just saying. So and
Yeah, no, I agree. I think that people find real connection. I don't think it takes. See, the more people become aware, like, and when we talk about awareness, of course, there's levels to it. But I think I work as a spiritual person in the work I do. I work to try to make people generally aware of their surroundings, their relationships, their relation to their money. Their relation to their self-worth and value. So I'm always doing that. It's more over holistic. But then it's personally, being able to, as you become more aware of yourself and your own personality, then you start figuring out how you connect with people or who you connect people best with, right? So sometimes you find people who just get you. You know what I'm saying? A lot of times people have a desire to connect with people outside of their normal flow. You know what I'm saying? You might find that temperament, like people who actually seek out people who don't think like them, who don't act like them, and that's kind of an attraction. It's kind of like a challenge or whatever you call it. But the idea is, if you become aware and sensitive enough to the right people that you connect with, I think you start figuring out what really works for you. And I think today a lot more people are way more informed and aware of who they are, who they connect with, and culturally we've gotten a lot better with not being ashamed about our sexuality and feeling so guilty about feeling sexual because it's a very natural thing to do. I think that if you can meet somebody the first day of school and y'all kick it off and y'all become friends for the rest of the school year, what made you know that they were going to be the best friend? It was a day-by-day process. It had to be a first time and a second time and a third time before you built this long-term, friendship. And so it's funny how, that turns into putting people through these tests and through these 90-day probation periods and interviewing people and then trying to Google them and see where they come from. But it's like, either you like me or you don't like me.
Yeah, I'm not cool with tests. First of all, I'm an adult. First of
I'm the
all,
same
I
way.
am not a kid. You are not gonna be testing me. You know what I'm saying?
That
First
Steve
of all,
Harvey shit went out the door.
I'm failing every test that I take right now because I don't need to pass that motherfucker. You either deal with me or you don't. You know what I'm saying? It's just to that point. You got to understand that you cannot have people who are going to test you because then they're looking for something to go wrong.
Sure.
You know what I'm saying? It's either you're going to accept them for who they are or you're not. You know what I'm saying? Because if you keep testing somebody, your rope with them is only but so long. You understand what I'm saying? So you don't give anybody any leeway to say, "Oh, I fucked up." You know what I'm saying? Something went wrong.
Or explain the place they were in when something might have transpired.
Yes.
Whatever has in their past, because you can find things in people's past that may turn you off. But again, I was in a different space.
Yeah, that was 20 years ago. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I mean, that was 10 years ago, or that was last year. I'm not the same person I was last
And
year.
me,
I'm not the same person I was yesterday. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
If you're moving in a certain direction in your life, whether it be forward or backwards, you know what I'm saying? You gotta understand where that person is and what direction that they're going in. If they're going in the direction you want them to, then you deal with them, or if they're not, you cut them off.
Yeah, for sure.
And me, I like a person that's fun and outgoing. He has to be fun and outgoing. He has to be because I'm the laid back, chill one. So he has
to be like
he
really
has to be
super
like,
outgoing.
let's go do
I
this,
just think-
let's go do that, let's go do
Right.
this because I'm laid back and chill.
But
We're
you
gonna
okay?
lay down, girl. I hear you.
You know, I don't necessarily want to lay down. If you feel me,
Go on, lay down. Go on, lay down.
But I
just think
want
that a lot
I
of
want
times
him to be.
right.
I don't mind planning stuff to do, but I want him to be. You know what I'm saying?
I got you. Be a little aggressive with you. I got you.
Not always
Smack
be
you around.
nasty, but I want him to be the fun and outgoing one.
He didn't say anything nasty. He just said.
But my
See, that's your
might be-
mindset. See,
my
your
mind might
mindset.
be in the gutter a little bit, but I want him to
But
be
and
the
see,
fun
that's
and
the problem with
outgoing
one night stands. The problem becomes when people start judging themselves or whatever. Like if you have a one night stand, this mainly women have that issue.
If I plan on having a one night stand, it's gonna be a one night stand, and I know that it's gonna be a one night stand.
Well,
I'm
but
cutting you off
that's
from
my
that
point. I think a
on.
lot of times women feel that they
Yeah.
feel some sort of
They feel guilty.
guilty
And
after
they have that
or
guilty
I don't
pleasure.
have no guilt.
Well, even
that's
if-
all I planned on it being.
Well, even if they don't feel guilty, they're
too old
they're
for that.
scared about society because society will if they can't let it out. You know what I'm saying?
I'm
Yeah.
calling my girlfriend on the way home. Girl, I fucked him and it was good.
I mean, because the women, the one
Is that
who-
what you said?
Women,
What did you just say?
I fucked him and it was good, or
Okay,
I
we
fucked
just-
him and it wasn't worth it.
so women were the ones that came up with
And
that
that's
whole
just
shame,
it these days.
The walk of shame.
Walk of shame.
First of all, a woman asked me one day, would I feel bad? Would I have a walk of shame? I'm like, what the fuck I got to be ashamed for? And no man who ever has had sex and has performed, right,
No, I
has
felt
had a
ashamed.
walk of shame.
You never had a walk
And
of
I'm
shame.
not having no
Hell
walk of shame.
No
'cause I'm
man
a
is
kind-
not having a walk of
You
shame.
I'm
never
not
slept
having
with
no
somebody
walk
that
of
you was ashamed
shame.
of. You thought about it, you was like, oh my God, I don't believe I did that.
No, I'm saying if I had sex,
I
I
know.
had sex with
I
him.
know. Well,
but
I wouldn't
I'm not
lie.
having no
I
walk
wouldn't
of
lie on
shame.
myself.
I'ma have him on
Then
my
again, I don't
mind
know.
the next
but
day.
but I would say that I definitely maybe once or twice I'm like that was really whack.
Oh, you see
it
them
may
out
have
in the
been
street.
whack. But
It was whack for me to even do it. Like
It was
because
whack for me to
because
do
you
it,
know
but
what?
I don't have no
whack.
shame
It's
that I
not even
did
whack.
it.
It's like you see this person,
See,
you're
that's
like, oh
for
my
a
God, I
man.
actually
Women, we
slept
don't
with that
have the
person.
walk
of
I'm like, oh my
shame.
God, I believe
Women
I
have the
did
walk
that.
of shame.
Exactly. I gave out charity. It was charity.
Like I'm sure D'Angelo back in his heyday day when he looked at Angie Stone, he was like, "What the fuck was I thinking?"
I
But
got.
you know what? She's like 15
I haven't
years
had
older
the
than him,
chance
too.
to have the walk of shame, I guess.
Well,
Take your walk now, Precious. Well,
yeah, no.
dang. Oh, we still got a minute.
No,
Yeah.
I don't.
Yeah, we still.
Can we run over a little bit tonight? Thank you.
For what?
Yeah, we are.
Are
A
we?
little bit later.
No, we're
Yeah,
not gonna make it. We out not.
No.
Right,
He said a little bit.
Out nice is gonna
I
be on our
haven't had-
Facebook. You'll see it on our Facebook soon.
I
We was
haven't-
gonna
No,
do
Yeah.
it.
actually, we do need to make an announcement.
No, I don't think we should do it tonight. Not right
When
now.
we gonna do it then?
No, I mean we just we'll be back.
We'll be
We'll
back
be
because
back.
this is not the end. We are the open bar is taking a sabbatical. We have this great new opportunity that we can't talk about right now.
Yeah,
But
We
that's
just
the reason why I
revamping
don't
some
think
stuff.
we should do it. But it's a huge opportunity we have,
yeah.
and we can't talk about right now.
So you won't see us for a while. Maybe you will.
Until the new year.
Spot.
you know.
We might have some spot appearances here and there, but
Soon there's something huge for us. That's all I'm gonna
yes.
say. But we
So
can't
just
really
keep us out.
discuss it.
Keep out.
I hate the
for
fact we
open
can't. That's
bar.
why I was like, we probably shouldn't announce it. Just say it on our Facebook
Yeah.
coming back. Because it's like there's this huge opportunity. So y'all just keep us in your prayers. That's what I would say.
See, that's very black of you.
Very black of me.
Yeah, just keep us in your disgusting thoughts as well too.
Yeah, please, thank you. Yes.
Because as Ron
balance-
say,
let's
the
balance
mother
it
of
out.
the
First of
show
all,
is gonna have to pull it
We
off.
about the one night stands, all right?
Let's balance it.
I had one last night.
Shout out to Mama T.
Mama T is asleep now. I ain't got to worry about that. Anyway, yo, we had
She
a
will
great
watch
show
tomorrow.
today. Yo, PJ, you the man. What's our new
Thank
guy
you,
name?
PJ.
What's our new guy?
He not even here on Tuesday.
Jerry.
Jerry.
Hey, Ian. That's his name, Ian. Yeah. You the new Ian.
What did he say? Yo, shout out to everybody that wasn't here tonight. Tito and Cuzzo, Chitty.
Oh, I'm so mad I missed him last. Oh, I was sick last
Cuzzo,
week.
way.
So he gotta get
Anyway,
a
yo,
pass.
see y'all when we.
So when y'all famous,
Yeah.
like I was on their show one time.
He was on our show, yo.
There we go.
He was our engineer.
There you go, PJ.
Right,
PJ.
right.
But yeah, So y'all be seeing us pretty soon. We got some really great opportunities.
And don't
coming
forget, this is Howard Homecomings week. So come out here. They will be having open mic, right? Performances Friday and Saturday. From what time? All day. Friday and Saturday. Homecoming weekend. Howard Homecoming weekend. So come out right by the studio, 2622 Georgia Avenue.
Yeah, okay.
And you can check out the live performances. There'll be a lot of local artists. You never know. Howard Homecoming bring everybody out.
That's right.
You know.
Tweezy Man to be here.
It's been
Yeah,
mad.
you know what I'm saying. So it's definitely going to be a great look if you don't have nothing planned this weekend.
And y'all look for PDO sex story books coming up soon.
I can't wait.
They're gonna be hot.
We're gonna see what's up with it.
Yo, put your
I
drinks
get
in
the
the
first
air.
one.
Thank you once
Salud.
again. We appreciate you.
Salute.